This week on an all-new season of Team Voodoo Adventures, Jude is back in the heart of the Atchafalaya.
We're gator hunting. We're gonna have a lot of limb lines this year, and that's because we can't reach land a lot of times. These gators just hatched. You know, we're not gonna touch them or mess with them. I don't even know where the mom is.
He's a good one. He's a good one. You hear me?
Gator pups.
So now there's a couple of, you can do them like this. If you want to make a fritter, you can grind the gator up and just put the gator in the batter and scoop it like, you know, we did with the hush puppy batter. You call it a fritter.
Team Voodoo Adventures is presented by Coburn Supply Company. Coburn's has you covered. Voodoo Performance Exhaust and Sniper 2 Odor Elite, your outdoor odor response. Sponsored by Marshmutt.com, Spiker Brands USA, Bayou Hunting Expeditions, Mike Swamp Tours, Gator Tail, and Crawfish Town USA. Additional support for the show provided by Welcome back to the Atchafalaya Basin, the largest wetland and swamp in the United States, and home to a team of dedicated conservationists led by our ever-vigilant host, Jude Mike. We find Jude the morning before the opening of another alligator season here in the swamp, and already he's facing significant challenges. The water is 8 to 10 feet higher than last year due to historic flooding in South Louisiana, and the ebb and flow of the gator market is in a valley at the moment, making it that much more crucial for Jude to keep his average as high as possible in order to turn a profit. With the pressure on, he takes to the water to scout and set his lines for the new season.
As y'all can tell, this isn't what we filmed last year. This is a lot higher water. First of all, I'm gonna welcome everybody back to the show. We're out here setting lines for gators right now. It doesn't look like it did last year because we have about 8 or 9 foot of water above what the average water height should be right now, and that's due to a 1 in 500 or 1 in 1,000 year floods that we've been having. I keep hearing the weathermen say different numbers, and y'all can't hold me to none of those numbers because I don't know which one's right. We're gator hunting. We're gonna have a lot of limb lines this year, and that's because we can't reach land a lot of times. My sticks are only 5-6 foot long. Those are some sticks that I've pre-made. That way, if there's no limbs in the area that I could tie to, I could shove that in the ground and go ahead and set them. I don't think I'm gonna be using half of them that I made because we can't reach the bottom. In some places, it'll be too close to the water. In order to catch big gators, we want to hang them high, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. And if I can't catch them with with the set lines, we'll run the treble hook tomorrow. But no gun allowed in the boat today, only tomorrow. Y'all stay with us. We're gonna set a couple more lines. I'll show y'all a couple different techniques that I have out here. First technique is stinky chicken. That's everybody's favorite. God, ooh, it stinks too. I'll give you some setting dialogue today, and tomorrow I'll give you some hunting dialogue. That's a pretty set though. That's what it's supposed to look like. I hadn't seen that all year long. we come across the corner and I saw the gators going down. Unless it's a super big gator, they don't normally go down that quick. But I saw multiple gators. 2 of the gators were over 10 foot, which is good. Don't normally kill gators in this area because the water's a lot lower right here and it's pretty much just like a little sandbar. But I noticed 2 big gators in one area, and then I saw a smaller one pop up closer to the boat. That's normally 2 males and a female. The 2 males apparently are just, the female's here, but the males are probably fighting and arguing. If you look through the trees there, you can see them just looking at us. They watching us, which is a good thing. Shows them where we setting the line at, Got one on the other side, showing us how big he is. Last year, we actually had about a 9.5 foot average. Matter of fact, one of the reasons why I had such a large average, I caught a 13-1 right there in that bush last year. Let's see, go ahead and cue the look back at the 13-1. Take a guess, Rob.
He's better than 10.
It isn't until the gator surfaces that he realizes what he's working with.
You are correct. Hands on, fellas. This is how we do it. Man, I hope that's one and not a big stump I hooked. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm talking about that buddy is
The gator weighs in at nearly 800 pounds, and at 13 feet and 1 inch, the guys realize they have to haul the gator to the bank before attempting to roll him into the boat. Jude, entirely satisfied for this season's take, sets a new personal record at 13 feet 1 inch.
All right, nice to have y'all back. Y'all like that? Well, hopefully this spot pays off for us again this year. I'm putting new line, new hook. We see there's a gator on the other side swimming away from us, matter of fact, which is good. I'll go ahead and give y'all a little tip. If y'all are gator trapping this year, one thing that I really like to do, I went to A-Bears. Today's Tuesday, I went Sunday. I bought a pack of chicken leg quarters, reasonably priced this time of year. I put it in the freezer overnight, and the next day I leave it out. And what that does is it starts the bacteria to grow, and the bacteria is actually what gives the chicken the smell. Which brings me to my next little tip. Don't forget to wash your hands. All right, guys, we was kind of doing our thing. We were setting lines. I'm in a dead-end canal. This is my favorite place to set lines because there's always a big male in the back here, 11, 12-foot gator, and this is kind of his little kingdom. And every year another one moves in. There's always some embankment. Well, me and the cameraman were setting up a line. This is the best limb to set up a line on, and we heard some cries. Well, we looked down in the water, and there's quite a few baby alligators here. These gators just hatched. I mean, it must be a day or two. That's how small they are. If we're not gonna touch them or mess with them. I don't even know where the mom is. We didn't even see a gator coming in here. Maybe she's doing her little morning hunt right now. This is my favorite place to hunt, but because that there's a fresh litter of gators, and wild gators don't technically have the best odds on their hands when they first hatch, I'm not gonna sit here. We're gonna let the mom do her thing and protect them best she can. 35 to 45 eggs is what the gators normally have, and I believe it's only 3 or 4% actually make it to a mature size. So it's definitely not in their best interest that we go ahead and take out their mom. Now that we're talking about it, we sat here and you can actually see the shells up there, and you can see the nest where she had kind of dug it up. I'm gonna go ahead and walk there. I'm gonna give y'all a little idea of about how big a nest is compared to Tough. You can see where she dug it up and she got all the eggs out. Matter of fact, you can see where there's one of them that didn't make it. No, it's broken. She might have stomped on it whenever. There's just empty shells now. Are you stuck?
It looks like you might be stuck.
Oh, that's his yolk sac.
Ah.
I don't want to pull on it. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know if it hurts or not. I'm sorry. I just wanted to unstick you, bud.
Coming up on Team Voodoo Adventures, the hunt is on. And Jude's in for more than a few surprises.
He's a good one. He's a good one. You hear me?
Coburn's Kitchen and Bath Showroom has you covered on the highest quality plumbing, appliances, and lighting for your home or your home away from home. We feature the best brands on the market like American Standard, LK, KitchenAid, Progress Lighting, and many more. With the best quality service you expect and deserve, Coburn's is proud to provide what you need when you need it. And Team Voodoo knows there's only one place to prepare their favorite meals and clean up after a day in the swamp.
We're using their amazing stuff. We gotta thank them.
Visit us at coburns.com for a location near you.
Sniper 2 Odor Elite. One bottle is like having an entire arsenal in your hunting bag. And it's not just an odor eliminator. It cleans and disinfects by killing up to 99.9% of bacteria in 60 seconds, making it the perfect companion to keep with you on the hunt and at home. Long day hauling in the catch? Snipe that fish smell and bacteria. Keep your cleaning tools even cleaner. Snipe odors all over the house, and it's perfectly safe for the kids and the hunting dogs. Sniper 2, your outdoor odor response.
It's another beautiful day. Life is better at the beach. No, there's gotta be a better way. There is, the Spiker. Just spike it. It's portable, it's convenient, it fits easily in your beach bag. The Spiker Lifestyle Holder is available everywhere. Visit us at spikercompany.com. Proudly made in America. Just spike it.
Anytime Team Voodoo finds themselves in the field, they rely on quality gear to get them through the hunt. That's why this team looks no further than marshmud.com as their #1 source for practically all their outdoor accessories. From hunting apparel and equipment, duck decoys, calls and blinds, turkey calls, gun and ammo accessories, all the way to bow fishing gear. And they'll even suit your mud up too. Marshmud.com, proud sponsor of Team Voodoo Adventures and your one-stop shop for all your outdoor gear.
Opening day of gator season. Got about 35 to 40 lines set right now. We just looked up, there's a couple of them swimming in the middle. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So stay with us. Like I thought would happen. With the high water, they take that extra string and they go wrap up around everything.
I think he didn't make it.
There he is.
Oh, he didn't.
Jude's first gator of the season drowned during the night. With such high water, the risk for getting tangled greatly increases. The longer the gator is expired, the less it'll be worth on the market.
Not what I wanted. First one of the year. He's not that big. But he's definitely hurting. I can smell him. You know what I forgot? My earplugs. Oh, not good, boys.
Look what popped up behind you.
Do what you gotta do.
75-80 yards right behind you, buddy. That stump.
I don't know if he's worth it.
He looks a little smaller than that one.
A lot of times the males are gonna get to the lines first, and it's actually been proven because when you go to wildlife and fishery, they have to inspect every gator before you sell it, and they're normally sitting there at the tanneries or the supplier that we sell to, and they say, you know, they'll tell you if it's male or female, and I want to say like a little over 70% of the gators going in is always a male, and that's because the males will get to them. You know, they some good mons. They want to get there first and eat before anybody else. We're gonna go back up here. It's a dead-end canal, and I've always killed some good gators in there. I'm seeing a couple smaller ones popping up, swimming in all around us. They're not the ones that I want. And it's still very early in the season to go, you know, if you can pick and choose which ones to kill, to go kill a smaller one.
Jude spots a decent-sized gator at the end of the canal and decides to take a shot at treble hooking.
Get him right here. Victory. See you later, Jude.
He's a good one. He's a good one, you hear me? Hear when I say that? Alright, that's alright. Gun wasn't cocked whenever he first came up. He's above 12. Here we go.
Get up.
Do your thing!
Jude.
With another 12-foot gator on his hands, Jude gets the help of longtime friend of the show, Robert, to assist in getting the beast into the boat.
You ready?
I got him.
Okay. I told y'all it was a good one when I started to pick him up. Woo! This hot water's making it tough. All right. Well, the fun part. Ain't no land.
There ain't no land this time.
Okay. All right.
He's gone.
Got him now. There he is. And we in the shade.
With the monster safely tucked into the boat, celebratory pictures are well deserved. And still to come on Team Voodoo Adventures, Jude heads into the Cobran's Kitchen and Bath showroom to cook up some of the day's catch with the team. Stay tuned. Are you looking for a taste of the South Louisiana hunting lifestyle? How about hunting 1,700 acres of prime land for the finest whitetail, waterfowl, hog, and alligator? Right here in the heart of Cajun country, Bayou Hunting Expeditions can exceed your wildest expectations. Whether you're an avid hunter or a beginner, you can enjoy a first-class hunting experience. With our team of expert guides, you'll be given a rich history on the Cajun heritage of survival here in the swamps of Louisiana. It's time to start your next expedition.
After a long day of adventures, Team Voodoo knows the best place to relax and enjoy the bounty of the Atchafalaya. Crawfish Town, USA. Built inside an authentic barn from the early 1900s, Crawfish Town is home to some of Louisiana's most respected and award-winning chefs, serving the best in seafood, crawfish, and Cajun cuisine. Conveniently located off of I-10 at the Henderson-Cecilia exit. Come enjoy the true taste of South Louisiana. Crawfish Town, USA.
All right, guys, welcome back. We're out here at Cobran Supply Kitchen and Bath Showroom. I'm here today with Mr. Skyler and Mr. Tony with Blood Deep. We're gonna be doing a very special cooking segment for y'all today. We're using some alligator that was caught in the basin. Was it by me? You don't know, you don't know. Y'all just seen the segment here. We're gonna be using some hush puppy mix to coat the alligator, and they're gonna go ahead and fry it. It's Mr. Tony's recipe. Y'all go ahead and take it away.
So basically all we're gonna do is we're gonna get this Camp Dog Hush Puppy mix, follow the recipe to the T. And once you get to the end, it says to refrigerate 10 to 15 minutes so that it firms up. While it's in the refrigerator, you're gonna wanna take your alligator. You wanna tenderize it. Cut it into some 1-inch strips, and we're gonna put it in the bag so that we don't have alligator gravy going all over your kitchen. We're gonna put it in the Ziploc bag, and Skyler's gonna pound it flat. You want it real thin so that the alligator cooks while the hush puppy mix is cooking. We're gonna take our Camp Dog hush puppy mix, and all we're gonna be cooking is alligator, so we don't have to worry about cross-contamination. We're just gonna spread it around. It's gonna look kind of thin when you pull it out, but that's perfectly fine.
Definitely, the hush puppy mix definitely does swell up once it hits that
So you
grease.
see it's sticking to it. So my grease is the same what you're gonna cook the hush puppy with. The hush puppy's at is at 325. Which works for any type of seafood you're gonna be frying.
What's a couple of things you like to serve this with?
This is served great with a horseradish dipping sauce. It's a pretty simple recipe. You take a little bit of ranch dressing, some horseradish. My favorite hot sauce is Camp Dog. It's Camp Dog hot sauce. It works great with it, and it gives it a a nice little kick to it, and that dressing you can serve with onion rings, French fries.
It definitely, when you're gonna eat this, you're gonna tell everybody to go get some.
Just like it says on the bottom.
Just like it says on the bottom, get you some. You go ahead and put the hot sauce on it and go make it nice and hot for y'all. Cool, it really fluffed up.
Big con. Big con. And don't be afraid of these little crumbs at the bottom. It's a hush puppy.
You can eat that too.
You can eat that too. You let nothing waste in the swamp. So.
Gator pups.
So now there's a couple of, you can do them like this. If you want to make a fritter, you can grind the gator up and just put the gator in the batter and scoop it like, you know, we did with the hush puppy batter. You can call it a fritter. I mean, it's a simple thing. And the good thing about this recipe, it works for all kind of stuff. Guys, you want to go ahead on and jump in? And let us know what y'all think.
Let us know, Skylar. Let us know.
Yeah. It's cooked through. I mean, perfect. Very nice. Very good.
Guys, don't forget, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube site. You can subscribe to our website, teamvoodoo.tv. We got some reminders at the bottom of the screen for you. Out here for Team Voodoo Adventures, Jude B. Cave, Skylar, Tony with Blood Deep. Guys, this is what we call gator pups. Y'all stay tuned. We have more action, adventure, and cooking right after this.
Next week on Team Voodoo Adventures.
Saw the bush move? Yeah. And that one swam into the bush.
The gator action isn't over yet. See the intense conclusion of this year's gator season. And go behind the scenes to get a glimpse at what happens to the gators after the hunt.
I'm gonna call this one the crack.
All that and more next week on Team Voodoo Adventures.